pretty sweet.
Yeah, I don't think the guy was handicapped to the point where he couldn't skate, but it's based loosely on this guy. I forget what his name is. But
yeah, the story is just him joining a team
yeah.
and just beating the shit out of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story. But yeah, football too is the same now. It's not so much about big beast, it's more speed demons now.
Yeah.
You look up, even 10, 12 years ago, you look up the physical stats of like a linebacker. And they used to be like 250, big, like 255, 260, and like 6'2", 6'3", just meat. Mm-hmm. Now you look at them, 6'1", 220, 225, just speed. That's all it is now. Mm-hmm. And then I think it's just because the running game isn't as important. You could have a running back have 200 yards and you could still lose the game easily. Or you could have a running back get 0 yards or 5 yards and you could win the game by 25 points.
Yeah, football is interesting.
It's just a passing league now. It's upsetting. And the hitting flags, high tackles, just bullshit. Just stupid to me. Yeah. I don't like it. I want to see that guy who gets freaking planted. One guy goes high, one guy goes low. It happens. It's a sport. Yeah. It's vicious, and people like it. People want to see it, no matter how much you want to block it out and say, I don't want him to get hurt. That sucks. Well, those are the same people who watch MMA at nighttime, watching them just get, look at all that blood on the floor. That's awesome. Oh, that was so great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The same people. It's like, what? God, don't be a hypocrite. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants that violence.
It is a dangerous sport. Mm-hmm. And now the NFL is finally acknowledging that, like the brain injuries and all that stuff, and CTE. That shit is scary.
Yeah, I'm into it. But even baseball, they've gotten soft. You can't. Yeah. You round in third. You're coming home. You can't plow the catcher anymore.
Huh. Yeah, I have no idea, but
yeah. Huh. I mean, you see those action plays. Those highlights of them coming home and just taking the catcher out. All the catcher has to use. No, you can't do that anymore. Yeah. Violence. I'm into it.
Yeah. It's entertainment, That's what it's all about in the end.
It's basketball the same way. Fouls all the time. Yeah. You watch basketball?
A little bit. Not really, but I'll watch like the finals. Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah. It's really dramatic though.
Yeah. They get hit and fall back. And,
flopping. Mm-hmm. Flopping happens a lot. Happens a lot in soccer too. These guys flop. Yeah. Imagine this. Imagine being on the best player. If you have the best player in the world on your team. And you say, nah, I don't want to play with him.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
That happened.
Kind of fall on that.
Oh my
Wants
God.
to be the big man.
What an idiot.
It is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
I guess that's what he wants. He'll probably never win another championship unless he finds a super team, which they'll be good, but...
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So silly. Those guys are animals, though. Those guys are another set of freaks who are just... insane. Holy. But there's definitely Alright. I'm definitely gonna talk about something then. One thing I wanna hit on is BMI, body mass index. Definitely bullcrap. I have a client. She went to the doctor. The doctor said that she was obese, and it's all just based on height and weight. So if I was to do a body mass index test, put my height in, put my weight in, and I'm about 4 pounds away from 200 pounds. I'm 194. But if I was 200 pounds, I'd be considered obese too. Now, that doesn't make sense at all on any terms, if you know what I look like. But, yeah, so that was really disheartening to her. I mean, imagine you going to the doctor. You think you're in pretty good shape, okay shape, and they tell you, oh, sorry, yeah, you're obese. Coming from a doctor, That's not okay. That's not okay to me, because obese to me in my mind is a person who has struggles doing everyday things, walking upstairs, getting in and out of their car, heck, even sitting on the ground and getting up without having to roll over. That's hard. That's obese. You're obese, Garrett.
Thanks, dude.
For sure. What's your height and weight?
Well, my height is, let's go 6'2". And right now I actually only weigh 210.
210.
I'm down there.
I don't think you're going to make it.
We'll
You're
see.
not going to be obese.
I'll be overweight.
You definitely be overweight. Look at you.
Yeah, those are funny.
I know. 6'2" and 210. Oh, overweight. Sorry. 227. I think 20. Well, let's see here. For you to be at a good weight, let's say you're 280 or 180. Not. If you were 180, you'd be normal.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be normal, so that's fine. What do your numbers look like in there?
Dude, I'm obese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better cut back.
Well, I was talking. I had a client. She can bench press 50s. Okay. Easily.
That's
great weight.
Not bad.
No, for a girl, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And like running, jogging, jump rope. She has good flexibility, good strength, good muscle size. She went to the doctor, and the doctor told her she was obese.
Oh my gosh.
Right? That's a kicking in the balls.
The doctor told her.
The doctor
That's
says
crazy.
it. I don't know why doctors are still using that.
I know. It's so, like, everybody knows how inaccurate those things are. It's
Except for the doctors.
Yeah, I guess.
What? Nah, I mean, there has to be a different measurement for it.
Yeah.
I figured out the other day that the only 100% way to figure out your body fat percentage is if you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that? You can do the calipers all day, but that's going to be a rough estimate.
Yeah, nothing's really accurate from what I've seen.
You can lay down a body scanner, and you can connect electrodes from your feet to the top of your body. It will still say, sorry.
Yeah.
Can't be accurate. So, I don't know. That's kind of disappointing. Never know your full body percentage.
Yeah. What's that test where they submerge you in water and you let all the oxygen out of your body, or as much as you can?
Same thing, yeah. Body fat percentage.
Yeah.
It's another one.
There's a lot of ones in there. All give you different results.
Yeah. There's a little one where you sit in an egg pod, and it does like a 360 scan of your body.
Yeah.
Still, will give you a different result than that water-breathing one or the skin caliper. So, I don't know. How do you look at someone that says you're obese? I mean, if you look at someone, you see their rolls are hanging out of their pants. You're like, nah.
Yeah.
That's obese. Morbidly obese is, you can see it.
You know it when you see it.
It's a figure. It's not numbers. It's a figure, right? Ugh. Underweight. It's a figure. It's not numbers. It's just a figure. There's a lot of people who aren't even on if you're under a certain height and you're under a certain weight, you're not even on the chart. It's like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not even part of the chart.
Have you used that FFMI calculator? Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, you can't really estimate your body fat that well, but it seems pretty legit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Have you ever talking about that? Have you ever heard that sounds like the same abbreviation for IIFYM?
If it fits your macros.
Yeah. You know anybody who does that?
No, not really.
I've met a few people who have. I know people on the internet do, for sure.
Yeah.
But that sense is different. If you know what it is, so basically it's just a calculator. You have your fats, proteins, carbs. You type in your height, your weight, and your body, what your body goals are. So if you want to gain like half a pound a week, it'll give you certain macros to hit. So if your protein count is 100 grams of protein a day, it can come from any source. It could be a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
You could eat in like carbs from Pop-Tarts, fats from Pop-Tarts. It works as long as you fit your numbers correctly. So And you can use it for your advantage. Like when I was doing the show, I used that calculator, but
You're
the
not
food
eating Pop-Tarts.
I'm not eating Pop-Tarts. I was eating clean, and I was using it to hit those numbers. So like a grilled chicken breast, 60 grams of protein, somewhere in there, 50, 60. So I use it as like a tracker that way. I tracked it. But I know people who use it. I'm going to have a bagel, honey, and peanut butter. Track it in.
That's so many calories just in one little thing.
Yeah. But if you're under that, and it goes back to what we were talking about earlier too, calories. Calories in, calories out. Calories are king, no matter who. Even the guy who created that, if it fits your macros, the macro guy.
Yeah.
I think his name's Lane Norton.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. Super smart guy again. But even all of his seminars, calories are number one. If you're under this, you're going to be lowering your body weight naturally, just if you're under a certain amount of calories.
It makes sense, but I imagine it's hard to gain lean mass eating with that sort of mentality because it's so dense in calories. Just eating high calorie foods, it's ridiculous.
I think more people use it for like cutting weight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it. No way. I mean, no, I wouldn't. I was gonna say but nah, no way. No way. Yeah. Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, I've never used it, but
body mass index, just crap.
Yeah, it just seems like a unhealthy way of doing things, especially if you're losing weight. You want to be getting the right stuff in your body so you actually have energy and feel good. If you're eating junk to lose weight, you're gonna feel like ass.
I think most people understand that too. But again, most of the things, I mean, if I can reach out to people who are just starting and are completely confused, just take it easy. It's probably the worst advice you can give. Eat clean food. What is that? Just things that you can cook, and that's that. If you're cooking your own food, you're already on a good track.
Yeah, there's a lot of calories when you go out.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't eat at home.
Right. Try for a whole week not using your microwave and only cooking stovetop or oven. Try that.
Throw a veggie in there. Throw in a good protein.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't even need to do that as long as it's like that store-bought stuff is pretty sketch too. Like little pasta packets and stuff. There's so many calories in those things.
Yeah.
And
Hot Pocket.
Yeah. Box of mac and cheese.
Oh, dude.
Over 1,000 calories.
Right.
Just for some cheesy noodles.
It's bad.
Yeah.
That's nasty stuff. Can't handle that. Oh, definitely. Do you have any tattoos?
No. I've considered it many times, but never actually got any.
That's all right. Tattoos are cool.
Yeah.
Another one of my peeves, though, for tattoos. If you do end up getting a tattoo, when you do, because you probably will. Most buff guy do's. But when you do get a tattoo, just make it to yourself, not like anything else.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is pretty much just people getting the same tattoos. And I don't know if it's, I don't want to rain in anybody's parade, but if you get like the nautical star, like the 2 nautical stars, you know what I'm talking about? If you get that, I don't know if it's a cult thing or you're together, but everyone, I know that's probably the most popular one. That, what else? Oh my God, there's so many. I can't even think. There's roses.
You
tattoos.
kind of know it when you see it. When you see a tattoo, that's kind of typical. You know it.
Yeah. You think, oh, I've seen that before. Big one. The state outlines. I don't like them. I don't like them. If you want to get that Minnesota tattoo on you, bam. But just know that you're unoriginal. That's the same thing.
Yeah,
that's someone else has that same thing.
See, that's the issue I've always had is I would want to put something on my body that I'm going to want there forever and not regret it at all.
Right.
Like, it's got to be something really important.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of why I've never gotten one, because there's one thing I thought my grandpa's police badge I would do. He was a police officer in St. Paul for many years.
Yeah.
And he's gone now. So it would be kind of an homage thing to him, but never got around to doing it.
Yeah.
And I'd want to make it more than just his police badge. You know, I want to
Add
put
to
something else in there, but I don't know what.
That's pretty cool. That's a good idea.